my cousin's house, just a couple houses away from my mate who bought the house. That's after happened when he sold this house. Let's go and let's do this. Alright, so I went, go, what did it say? Did it say 2023? Okay, cool. 2022, 2021. Okay, so they sold it during that time. This house was a nightmare, and the only way that I can show you guys is 2019, 2016. Did they bought it in 2016? Okay, cool. So as you look at this house, it looks pretty normal, nothing wrong with it. And when she purchased the house, I walked outside, walked in, I knew immediately this is a water leak house. This ceiling they tried to hide, and you can smell the dampness from this house. There was bloody soaking wet under this kitchen sink. It was flooded with water. Alright. The range hood, it was a concrete block. We have demolished this whole thing, refurbished this whole thing. This looks like it's normal, but it's very damped well. Felt sorry when we demolished this ensuite bathroom. We were like, why would you have an open bathroom? When we opened this up, there was indigenous art as well. And yeah, open space, this and that. There is a lot of problems with this property. I did the painting and I did the stain at the back. Obviously, this is not the outcome, but yeah. So this is the map layout, and I'll show you what we did. So remember this, yeah? Picture photo, remember this. Okay, so this is fast forward. We have changed the entire ceiling, the entire roof. The roof was asbestos roofing. It's a lot of money to remove the whole thing. Yep. Just trying to remember. The front of the house, a lot of work. Front porch, they did it with the, there was a lot of work for this house. As you can see, this gable is very, very slim. Like a very flat. Water was flooding through this connected middle, non-stop. So yeah, it was a lot of water. The good thing about this house, even though we can plan up plan as much as I want, is actually a concrete block house. It's actually really solid, but the foundation was slumping down because there was a lot of water damage. Flooring, we have changed it into tiles. Before it was just carpet. Like I said, we'll go through that map again. We have changed it. The kitchen was supposed to, I think, if I'm correct, I think somewhere around here, in the islands here. We'll have to go through the map again. It's a lot of work. The kitchen, it looks great, but the wall is wavy as hell because we didn't render it properly. The father used plaster, so yeah. The highlight is the backdrop of this splashback. They use a thin sheet splashback. There you go. There's the bathroom. That's the main bedroom. Second bedroom. Third bedroom. That's her sister was using living there. And we added a bathroom towards the back of the house, so we made it transformation. Alright, and that's the ensuite bathroom. So that's the back, no more peeling, that's the front, tiles like that. So remember that, yeah? The kitchen was, I remember it was around here. The kitchen, and we moved it there. I've made changes. I'm trying to remember. This has been added. That been added. And I think that room is added as well. That's the renovation that we did to this property. Yeah. Looking at it now. Yes. So basically, back in the days, it was only a 3-bedroom, made it into a 4-bedroom and a study room. And extra bathroom. That's what we had for this property. There was lots and lots of issue. My cousin couldn't get a cheap house, so she managed to find a house for a cheap price. As you can see, the sold history. Right. She purchased in 2016 and she flipped it close, I wouldn't say it's double, but close to double, 2021, which is great. She flipped it, a lemon house to that, but there was a lot of changes during that time. They were renovating for like 3 or 4 years and nobody was living it. And yeah, it was a lot of work for this property. So that was a huge lesson they've taken for this property, and at the same time, it was a lot of risk taking, just like my mate who first time did it. But you can't get any worse than this. This was a lot worse than his.